Uganda's politicians have kept us entertained this year. The country held the general elections just last year, but the 2026 elections heat is already on. Succession politics has made headlines in the recent days. President Museveni's son, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, has attracted a huge following, largely comprising the youth. Some of them have made calls for the four-star general to succeed his father and have actually urged him to stand for presidency in 2026. But NRM top leadership has made it clear that Museveni is their sole candidate in the next general elections.
The first son, by nature of his work, is not yet a fully registered member of the party. The SEC members made a resolution that the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni should continue leading this country in 2021, 2026, and beyond.
But opposition leaders think the Museveni-Muhoozi drama is a strategy to popularize Muhoozi in the country.
The noise about Museveni's son, I think, in my view, it probably was engineered, created by Mr. Museveni himself. Because he knows that many people are saying, you have run your race, including within his political party. But he says, now, let me put this diversion, have my son to begin to do one or two things now. Then people begin to say, but you see, instead of having this son of Museveni, we would rather remain with Mr. Museveni for now. I think that that's what Mr. Museveni wanted. So,
succession politics aside, the opposition has been less lucky this year as they lost 3 major parliamentary by-elections to the ruling NRM. These by-elections were conducted in Omoro in May after the passing on of former Speaker and area Member of Parliament Jacob Olanya in Soroti East and in Busongara South in Kasese District.
In Soroti, where NRM was non-existent, you would see the use of force to show you that the EC is an extension of the NRM. You saw how our leaders were arrested, about 100 of them, including the party president.
Something that happened in Kasese, Omoro, that your agents get arrested in the night, all of them.
This year has equally been dominated by abductions of people who National Unity Platform party leaders have since claimed are their supporters. However, government has on several occasions refuted claims of abduction. Perhaps the biggest shocker in the 2022 political arena is the appointment of Democratic Party President Norbert Mao as the Justice and Constitutional Affairs Minister. This appointment attracted a public debate, with some claiming this move marked the start of the collapse of Uganda's oldest political party, Democratic Party.
The Constitution. So help me God.
But Norbert Mao defended his appointment, saying NRM and DP had entered a strategic agreement for the best interests of Uganda. In fact, the DP house turned chaotic, with some members coming out to support Mao's move, while others accused him of betraying the party. One of the supporters, the DP Secretary General Gerald Siranda, would later go on to be elected Uganda's representative to the East African Legislative Assembly in September. Discussion about politics will not be complete without talking about events at the National Assembly. Parliamentarians started the year on a sad note after losing their Speaker Jacob Olanya in March. Anita Among and Thomas Taebwa would later be elected Speaker and Deputy Speaker respectively. However, the August House has been full of drama. The removal of Francis Zake from the Parliamentary Commission over misconduct in March attracted stiff disagreements between NRM members and their colleagues in the opposition. Another legislator, Persis Namuganza, is hoping to hold on to her ministerial position in cabinet after her fellow MPs passed a motion to censure her over derogatory statements in and about Parliament.
We sometimes focus on what, in my view, is personal fights as opposed to serious work of Parliament. See how Honorable Zake was censured. See now, the quest to censure, the excitement to censure Namuganza. And I'm not saying Namuganza is a good minister. She's like many other ministers. She's being censured because of a personal fight, as we have gotten to see it, between her and the Speaker. And then focus gets to be on that. But there is work of Parliament. There are Parliament reports that are not being processed.
2023 is definitely going to be another exciting year in the field of politics, Because the 2026 general elections are drawing even closer, the biggest political players could yet again entertain us, and more drama could be on the way. Daniel Kibet, NTV.